And this video is about the necessity of being semi-invisible to society in order to keep from being moved to another place, or have your things stolen, or have law enforcement or people come and bother you. Because if you're too much of if you're too loud and you draw too much attention to yourself, those things will happen to you. My advice to you is, okay, you've been kind of at this stage in the game, you have been kind of pushed out of society. You're no longer welcome in a lot of places, and you're being able to participate again, it's questionable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, if I'm ever going to be allowed to participate in society again. I just don't know. So what you have to do is you have to accept that as your reality. So yeah, you should stay off main streets. You should, I hate to say it, but if you don't, like, say you go around real touristy areas, say where you go around people with a lot of money or that type of stuff, people who see you as, they're going to see you as a drug user, whether you are or not. They're going to see you as someone who has psychological issues, whether you do or not. They're going to see you as someone who's potentially dangerous. They're going to fear you. And they're going to draw a whole bunch of conclusions about you based on how you look, which is why it's important. So yeah, I have this big beard and I'm not really well groomed. My hair is really messy. I'm clean. My body's clean. My mouth's clean. My feet are clean. My clothes are clean. I haven't gotten to the other stuff yet because I've just been trying to survive. So it's kind of a progression. Is I'm eventually going to try and tackle this, and this is not an easy. It's for me, it's hard because it's so thick. I got to find something to cut through it first, and then I'm going to have to take care of this. Those things most people take for granted. It's like I just don't have the ability to take care of all that right now. In one fell swoop. It may take me a month to get this beard off. It may take me another 2 weeks to get my hair cut. It may take me another month to get my hair cut. You just don't know. Or to figure out how to do it. I don't have the razors that are sharp enough to plow through this beard right now. And they're very expensive. I can try and recycle cans to get to the razors. But that opens up a whole new set of problems, because if I say I spend the day recycling, like, I'll have to expend enormous amounts of calories to get $8-10 from recycling. I'll wear out my shoes. My clothes will be saturated in sweat. I can't afford the calories to recycle, and I can't afford to expend the calories and put the wear and tear on my shoes to recycle for $8-10, and the necessity to buy foot cream and all that kind of stuff, because I can't afford it. So I kind of have to pick your poisons, what you can and can't do. The recycling game it's a loser. I've tried it. It probably takes a lot of perfecting that skill to do it correctly. But you wear through your clothes, you get exposed to infections, you get exposed to really unsanitary conditions, you wear out your shoes. You have to get a cart to push the cans, or it's going to cost you 4,000 calories to get the cans to the recycling center, and those $8 you get is not enough to replace the 4,000 calories you spent to get the cans. So, and then if you get the cart and you bring the cart with you, then everybody in society is going to be like, oh, he's a thief. He's stealing from these establishments. He's taking shopping carts. He's pushing a shopping cart down the street. Society isn't going to like to see that. So I kind of choose, like, recycling is there. Like, if I need to spend an entire day, I don't even know if it's worth it to spend, if it's worth it even to get food from recycling, because I don't know if you can replace the calories that are required to obtain enough for a meal through recycling at all. I don't think you can't replace the calories that you expend obtaining the recycling material, unless you use a cart. You know, it's a catch-22. Everything's a catch-22. You take the cart, people aren't going to like it. You're going to have more problems with society. You have more problems with people pushing you somewhere else. So, in the end, I mean, the amount people are getting through EBT and stuff like that, and I've been kind of, it's not sufficient with inflation anymore. With the degree of inflation that we've experienced, you can't. It's impossible to basically feed and clothe yourself with the amount that the government gives you through EBT and that type of stuff. You just can't do it. And the cans are a loser too. And I don't know if the actual recycling centers are fixed and they're ripping off the homeless people and not giving them what the cans are worth, because you'll kill yourself to get $8-9. So, you know, I have my own opinions on that, and it require further research and probably starting a fight with people that I don't want to, just to get compensated adequately or fairly. You know, they don't tell you what the stuff is worth. You bring in piles and piles of recycling and they give you pennies. You know, you spend 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 calories to get them. And the thing is too, is when you're doing this stuff, you got to carry around the 40-pound. You got to carry what you don't want stolen with you at the same time. So you got to carry 40 pounds, another 60 pounds of cans. After a day, you get $8, maybe 2 meals at McDonald's. You spent 4,000 calories. You pretty much break even. You take a shopping cart, and you spend more calories dealing with law enforcement. You spend more calories dealing with ordinances. You spend more calories dealing with people pushing you around and relocating you. It's just a reality that you have to deal with, and those are things that have to be figured out along the way, and I haven't 100% figured them out yet.